Done with Marvel superheroes? You need a break from Batman, Wonder Woman, and etc.?
That's rude.
Well, then let us take a look at a different kind of comic book screen adaptation, the dark horror comic book Spawn. We will now tell you everything you need to know about Spawn and the upcoming film.
Now stay sharp, the night is young.
Who is Spawn? Todd McFarlane created the character of Spawn in 1992. Initially, the character started out as the Marine Albert L. Simmons, a capable fighter. When Simmons saved the life of the President of the United States, he was promoted and transferred to a secret organization also known as the United States Security Group, an organization that works with both the NSA and the CIA. Director of this organization was Jason Wynn, one of the mightiest men on Earth. However, this promotion did not make Al happy, as he started to question both the missions and methods of his department. This led him to be considered a problem in the eyes of his superior, which is why Jason Wynn labeled him a traitor and had him killed by an assassin. Upon his death, Al was sent to Hell, as he killed multiple innocent people during his time with the security group. In Hell, he met the devil Malbolgia, who offered him a deal. He was given the chance to go back to Earth in order to see his wife once more in exchange for his soul. But as we all know, deals from Hell don't always turn out as intended. The demon deceived him, and Al was sent back to Earth 5 years after his death, transformed into a Hell Spawn with a severely disfigured body and very little recollection of his past. As time passed, he eventually got his memories back, but by then it was already too late. Because at this point in time, his wife had already married his best friend and even became a mother.
God damn it, what's happened to me?
After this tragic event, Al was visited by a demonic clown-like being, also known as the Violator. He revealed Malbolgia's real plan to him. Albert was chosen to be a Hell Spawn in order to lead the army of the devil so that the latter could initiate the apocalypse.
Never!
Al refused to fight for the devil and became Hell's biggest enemy. While only slaying regular criminals at the beginning of his newfound career, he soon started to battle numerous hellish creatures.
Consider this a friendly reminder. Get with the fucking program.
Spawn's abilities. Spawn is extremely powerful thanks to his necroplasma. His strength and endurance is of unnatural nature. But his most valuable weapon is his symbiotic suit, as it is directly connected to his central nervous system. That allows him to control every single part of his suit mentally. He is able to create chains with it, which he uses in a similar fashion as the Ghost Rider makes use of his chains.
Have mercy. Sorry. All out in mercy.
Even his cape is able to do the fighting for him. He also has a sense for danger and feels when someone is being hurt. He detects negative emotions like fear, hatred, or sorrow.
No move or be moved.
Spawn screen adaptations. There were already 2 attempts to adapt the comics to the screen. The first attempt was the poorly received feature film from 1997. HBO, home of shows like The Sopranos or Game of Thrones, gave it another shot with the 18-episode animated series, which was well received by fans.
Look, I don't have time for this. I got my own problems.
Spawn the Reboot. In 2017, Todd McFarlane announced a new Spawn film. The feature film is said to be written and directed by himself.
Damn.
Shortly after, it was announced that Jason Blum, producer of films like The Purge, Paranormal Activity, Split, and Get Out, would be involved with the project as well. In addition to that, the new Spawn film is set to receive an R rating, which has already worked well for films like Deadpool and Logan.
Holy shit!
And one new aspect of the film is set to drastically differentiate the movie from other comic book films. First of all, the movie will not tell the origin story of Spawn. Second, and even more interesting, is the fact that Spawn himself will not be the main focus of the film. The movie will rather focus on the detective Twitch, who will investigate the mysterious deaths of multiple criminals. Spawn will act as a ghost-like figure, but the movie will explore his influence on our world. Todd McFarlane compared his new Spawn film to Steven Spielberg's Jaws, meaning that Spawn, just like the shark in the film, would not be seen throughout most of the film, but be a pivotal part of the plot nonetheless. Detective Twitch would be the Sheriff Brody of the film, trying to hunt down the unseen creature.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Who is Twitch? Detective William Twitch is an important character in the Spawn comic books. He's the only child of his aristocratical parents and grew up in a caring family. The young Twitch is an intelligent man who graduates from Harvard, but instead of pursuing a career in science, he chooses the police, which is why he is disinherited by his parents. Twitch's partner is the tough Sam Burke. McFarlane described his new version of Spawn as a mix between The Departed and Paranormal Activity, and he already has an actor in mind for Twitch, who is none other than Leonardo DiCaprio, whose wild performance in The Wolf of Wall Street deeply impressed him.
Oh my god.
Simultaneously, Kevin Smith will develop a TV show which is set to revolve around Twitch and Burke. Whether or not these two projects will take place in the same universe remains to be seen. What do you think of Spawn and the idea of having this anti-hero to be a secondary character in his own movie? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you'd like to learn more about the Doctor Doom film or the Black Order, then check out these videos.